What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Curtis.
And I'm Zach.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture, y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. Promise9, fun. Why don't you hit that subscribe button because you're going to have a fun time with this reaction. Woo. Also, make sure to jump on the Patreon because it's a fun time over there. More Promise9 content on there. Hob games on there featuring Promise9, 17, N-TXT, La Serafin on there. And exclusive stuff. We're going to be jumping into the live version of this. No long talk. Let's have some fun.
Come on, girls. Get on the floor. FROMIS gets so ready to shine.
Oh, I thought she said we're gonna weed it. That's hot.
Just wanna have some fun.
Vocals is great there too.
Not the ramen noodles. Dang, no. L'Oreal.
They put the
Ramen
F bar in
noodles.
front of it though. So that was cool. They made it like their own brand there. Snapping on their vocals.
The Adidas joint was kind of fire.
Yeah, it was.
I love how they did that though. They put all their own kind of stuff in front of the brand stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't tripping because it's first off, make sure I subscribe. Have some fun here. I'm just like, are they shooting a whole bunch of commercials?
Yeah.
As like we were, working everything out and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, okay, because even when I seen the fun bottle, I'm like, they're like a Crush. Ironically, a Crush joint, Crush Girl concept.
They had Fanta there.
Yeah, then the Fanta and like the water stuff too. This was a lot, but this was fun. Ironically,
No, definitely. Goal achieved.
you got like so much personality from the girls. I think this was a good look for like a lot of them. A lot of aesthetics work too, like for them. I thought all the commercials that they kind of were. I'm not gonna say making a satire out of it, but kind of like and poking fun maybe is people might misconstrue that terminology, but just the
Ironically, the fun in the video is probably poking fun.
It's probably just poking fun, add ads and stuff like that. And they looked like they were having a fun time doing the ads. But outside of that, the production on here was really decent too. Like I kind of fuck with the song. Not sure if it's a download, but something I kind of want to hear again. Mm-hmm. It's in that weird like space where I guess I would want to know what would my application be for this. maybe I put it on if I'm just trying to have some fun. Maybe it'd be fun to look at the live performance.
I definitely agree with that, because it's like this song is, I don't know how I feel about it, but the video makes me like the song. It's like whenever this video is really amazing to me. I don't know, it's just funny and fun, like the L'Oreal Clean and Clear, the chic hair stuff, and how at the beginning they were on their violins, then at the end they were cutting their hair. Some of them was cutting their hairs with the violin.
Hair got all tangled up.
Yeah, so it's like fun. That's not fun, ladies. I'm sorry. I know cutting your hair is not fun. Yeah, I'm sorry. But this video was fun. The waters. Yeah, but the song, I don't know. I don't know if I can listen to the song by itself. I will say that, but the song is decent.
Yeah, everything works with the song. Like, a couple of those runs were crazy.
Yeah. When it first came on, I was like, I don't know, like, where they're going with this. But then the more they went on, it was like, okay, I get it. They're just flowing. They're just having fun with music.
Yeah, then goals were achieved. Then if everything was intended for it to be like the fun track, for the MV to be fun, for the girls to have fun and everything like that, mission complete. Do the San Andreas joint.
Plus 500 respect.
Yeah, respect. But as far as the production goes, this is like it was fire and shit. Whoever was rap line too, because I'm trying to remember if we've ever heard like rap line from Promisenine.
Particularly that first verse stood out a lot to me too.
So I'll let you like jump into it, but as far as the like production goes and stuff, it's actually really well produced. Probably one of the better songs from them, in my opinion, from everything that we've heard. Because I think we're only like 5 or 6 songs in. DM, Stay This Way, and a couple things kind of stand out. I remember one song being a banger, and I feel like I do this every single time that we talk about them. 1 second. Which track is it? What are these ones? Is it We Go? Oh, my fault. Yeah, We Go is a fucking banger. Yeah, that's the one that's the banger for me and shit. But they got a particular sound though. Their sound seems very like bright, bubbly, and fun. So I'm wondering if like that's kind of their MO, or is this kind of like one side of them and maybe some B-sides, maybe get into some other type of content? If not, it's not necessary, because I don't think that needs to be necessary with every group. But it would be interesting to hear if they have like a different type of sound than kind of just the more bright, happy, and ironically fun version of like, side of K-pop.
No, that's understandable. Funny enough, I was kind of thinking something similar when I heard that first verse with the rap line, because it was like I didn't hear them quite get onto that type of time, at least to my recollection of anything that we've heard. So when they got into that pocket, I was like, oh wow, like I was kind of thinking like about like all the other lanes that kind of like this type of like what this could open up to, I suppose, as far as like because they certainly fit that style, and like the flow and the cadence was really great. But also when it switched to the second verse, it felt like there was a slight beat switch up, but then the second verse was a little bit more like they approached it a little bit more slowly and calm, cool, collected. But I like that because the whole upbeatness of the fun aspect. So when they kind of I don't want to say scaled it down or anything, but they approached fun from a very different angle, and I thought that was really unique as well. The vocals that were in here I definitely like. I'm not exactly sure who the member is, but they have like I would say the highest pitch within the vocal voice, but that is a voice that always seems to stand out to me, particularly, and I believe Stay This Way, if I'm not mistaken. But it was just like a particular note that's like a really high register pitch. But the way that was blended with some of the other high notes and kind of more middle register notes, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken again. I just think the blending of their vocals is very great, and it seems like it's something that, they're good with line distribution and everything too. But it's as far as like the video and everything, I thought like the fact that they did make it as entertaining as they did and kept everything, and it also did feel like they were poking fun at commercials, but not just for the sake of, commercials from our end. But you know how there's a lot of censorship in regards to like blurring out products in particular SK content that we see. And I don't know if that was intentional as far as like, we're allowed to show anything, or kind of we're making something our own and then showing it. But I don't know. But it was just, nonetheless, it was interesting kind of seeing products displayed.
Yeah, you were on to something. Not to cut you off, but to double down. I know too in SK, like a lot of the idols are used primarily to do a lot of like brand deals and everything over there as well. So
it's understandable.
Yeah, so it all kind of makes sense with what you're saying.
No, definitely. So it's just the fact that they did kind of present this as almost commercial like, and mind you, we still like are very, I don't want to say Americanized or anything like that, but it's very comfortable to kind of see products be displayed here. It's often honestly encouraged in a lot of promotional things as well. With movies, shows, things like that. Sure, that extends to music as well.
Kind of makes the world go round.
Yeah,
and it does extend to music.
for sure. So it's like, but I'm saying if that was something that was a little bit more shocking on this side to see from the K content, like I imagine what that would mean to like a domestic audience or anything, kind of perceiving something like that, or how that message would be perhaps reinterpreted or take on a new meaning. So I thought that was really interesting nonetheless as well. But as far as like the rest of the music video, the fact that they did keep everything so fun. And one of my favorite moments personally was the violin moment as well, with the stringing of the hair, how they kind of tied that together. Definitely too, when the two members were in the frame together and they were like fighting for the camera spot, like the center, but it was like a frame that's like, wide enough for both everyone and everything. So I thought nonetheless, like just kind of like, as you had said, group personality moments, like, they definitely seem to be a very like, eccentric group with a lot of great personality. So seeing a lot of that shine through as well was something that definitely stood out to me. Also thought it was strange that they kind of name dropped the Ariana Grande thing.
Yeah, it was like the fucking third or fourth bar.
No, yeah, but it was not strange that they like mentioned it per se, but it was just like, oh wow, like like it was just something that caught me off guard, I guess. But the thing I did like about that, where it was like, some might see her as like, this, but it was like some might also see or like question like things about her or like something that's weird or whatever. And I thought that was interesting because basically celebrity culture and everything, where it's like, you like the thing that you might achieve to be like a celebrity of a particular status or anything like that is something that someone somewhere is always going to be willing to criticize or have something to say. So basically just kind of the fact that they were just kind of stripping away all that and basically just, really just having fun and being themselves. And I just think that's, really great message on top of something as well.
Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, I can see a lot of people wanting to be Ariana Grande, though, as far as accolades, money, like, fame, everything else and stuff, and singing talent. So I agree. But yeah, this was super, super fun. Like, I'm glad that we're getting more content from them that's like this. If y'all aren't on the Patreon, y'all got to join, because when we watch those Hob games and you get to see their personality, they definitely are kind of like standing out a lot as far as just some of our favorite moments on there, the personality. And now you're getting videos like this where it's just kind of doubling down on that. So, very interested. Definitely want to do like a longer formatted guide, because I forget if we, like what we did when we, if we've done anything guide related. I don't think we have.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, not even kind of like how they started, John, or anything like that either. Jump in the comments, tell us if y'all want a guide. If y'all do, we'll do one. More content is coming from them. Jump on the Patreon. We're literally about to get into the live version of this. Hob Games is up. More content coming from them. We love y'all, Redeemers. We gonna holler at y'all. Peace.